no time to dally.
Still breathing, despite everything. Need to find a way forward.
Calera. You have been recommended to the Tsar Mansion as a musician of both talent and discretion, and we have need of both. Consider yourself hired to play at a fete in the mansion ballroom on the first evening of the next 10 day. Dress is reserved rather than ostentatious. Chamberlain Dufay. Be prepared to play request. Counting house safe N01 key. Okay. Now the question is, how do I get down to the dungeon?
And move.
Oh, there's something. Party planner. This seems to be a working notebook used by a certain Chamberlain Dufay to plan Cazador's gatherings in the mansion ballroom. Functions are divided into two categories, those for invited guests and those for involuntary guests, the entertainment for the latter category being considerably more sinister than the former. The final handwritten entry is below. Master has ordered a special party, a final feast, he said. This will be my ultimate test, but I am prepared, and I'm sure the guests, both invited and involuntary, will be thrilled to participate. Invited and involuntary. Oh, I think this is like an elevator.
You stand on a clean metal platform. A beautiful but antiquated elevator. There are some scuffs to show its age, signs of things dragged onto it over the years. But it seems to be in good working order.
What in the hells? I never knew this was here. This was always Cazador's private quarters. Only he ever came in here. Well, him and the unfortunate souls we brought to feed him.
Descend into the depths of the palace. Journal updated, the Pale Elf. Okay, we got a waypoint.
What in the hells? I never knew this was here.
Save game, split party, use fly. What's down here?
That's curious.
Curious dirt. You won't dig it. Scrolls. What's this? Oh, it's the sewer entrance. Okay, go back. Still can't interact with that dirt mound. Does that open? No. It's weird. I wonder if that dirt mound is bugged. Like you can't stand in the right spot to interact with it. Camera, I need you up here.
My faith protects me.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Shadow got a problem. I can't get the freaking camera up onto the higher level so he can fly back up.
Don't waste a step.
You can manually use shovel.
We'll make those monsters pay.
It's not working. Oh, this is so dumb. You cannot fast travel. I'm trapped, man.
I wonder what the next move is. Let's try this.
If I do this, will he auto fly up here? There. Oh my god.
Right, what now?
It's been a while since I've had a bad time with the game's camera, but here we are. Entombing clot. Lockpicking impossible. Can't even examine it. Okay.
Just like the door to the ballroom upstairs, this door features no keyhole, but does have an indentation for a signet ring.
Use the signet ring on the hollow.
The ring slots perfectly into place, and the door opens, assailing you with pungent, musty air.
Okay, what about this door over here?
Just like the door to the ballroom, the ring slots.
The Mortal View eyewitness accounts of the ball spawn crisis. The guild seal on the inside of the cover belongs to a printmaking collective in Baldur's Gate. Of course I remember. I knew the second that girl was walking, she'd be trouble. Little thief, always in everyone's business, and that ward of Gorian went right along with her. No surprise the wicked god's blood is running in their veins. Anonymous of Candlekeep. Saravok and his lot are always the first ones that come to mind. You know this all started with a bit of iron in Nashkel. Everyone thought their weapons would rot out of their hands. Back then, I thought the problem was bad trade. Never took the man for a son of Baal. Amnian mercenary interviewed on his deathbed. You dare speak that name to me. My mistress was turned to ash fighting those forsaken wretches. I curse Baal, I curse Irenicus, and I curse you. Hostile vampire of Athkotla's slums. The five tore Tethir to pieces. I don't think anyone expected more ball spawn showing up would fix the war that a pack of them started. Then again, they were all inclined to killing each other, eh? Good riddance. Here's hoping every last one of them has been wiped off the face of Faerun. Saradush merchant retired. I'm not authorized to be talking about any murder with someone like you. Take it up at the Sea Tower if you want to argue, but honestly, who cares if a ball spawn got it stuck to them? Their father's the killing type after all. Flaming Fist Gauntlet of Baldur's Gate. Several hundred more interviews follow, most of them terse. Eternal Cruelty. For my sins, my soul was made ink and written onto this parchment where its scroll crawls sleeplessly for eternity unless you free it. What? How do I free...
I applaud your taste.
I don't know what I expected. Maybe a soul to come out of it or something?
As bad as it could have.
Velioth.
On the pillow rests a skull with a scroll clamped in its bony jaws. The skull's empty eye sockets flare with an eldritch gleam. You feel invited somehow to witness the skull's memories. It seems urgent.
The skull's memories rise and unfold, let them wash over you.
This skull is all that remains of the vampire Velios. He turned Cazador, gave him the gift, and then taught him the rules of vampiric existence.
Wisdom. Concentrate on the memory. What is Velioth's first lesson?
Velioth's first lesson is always to dominate. Allow none to be your equal. Velioth recalls when Cazador reached out to a former friend. His punishment was to watch as Velioth drained his friend dry.
Concentrate on the memory. What is Velioth's second lesson? Barely.
Velioth's second lesson is that power comes from solitude. To share with others is to be weak, and to be weak is to fail and die. Velioth recalls when Cazador rebelled against him. Cazador suffered 11 years of impalement because he
Oh man,
failed.
no wonder Cazador is such a nice guy. What is Velioth's third lesson?
Velioth's third lesson is to act not in haste. A near immortal has time to plan, time to act only when others will pay the price of action. Velioth recalls Cazador, his lessons learned, killing him in the rite of perfect slaughter. How they both laughed. Velioth recalls Cazador boiling the flesh from his skull, and then, to mock him, clamping his schooling scroll in Velioth's jaws. The skull's eyes flash a final time, and its jaws sag open. The scroll with all of Cazador's rituals is yours.
Oh wow, I never found this.
Velioth is no more.
The Black Mass Scroll. Unfurling the scroll reveals a list of foul rites and rituals detailing all the ways death can be turned to one's advantage or simply made more interesting. The rite of perfect slaughter, the liturgy of the dead, the sacrament of the damned, and many, many more strange accursed rituals cover the parchment. The final entry, however, is familiar. The rite of profane ascension. O piteous dead, O ravenous dead, immortality is your gift, but darkness is your prison, and hunger is gowler. The rite of profane ascension will release you. Walk in the sun, suffer not from hunger, grow your power beyond anything you imagined. A pact has been made with the Lord of Hellfire. Deliver unto him 7,000 souls, each bearing an infernal mark, and you shall be free of your chains, you shall know true power. 7,000. Deliver the souls, speak the words, Esse Dominus, has animus offero in sacrificio, nunc volo potestatum, quam pelicitus es mihi. Doesn't work. Alright, we'll hang on to that. Meditations of a Vampire Lord. Hi, at Mukluk. I'm buying the recent expansion right now. Do you have a code to support you only for initial expansions? Pika, thank you so much for considering using it. That is a huge help. This is my referral link. And yeah, thank you again. It really does help us out. The Journal of Cazador Czar. It records the movement and actions of his spawn with particular attention paid to Asterion. Every order, failure, and punishment is recorded with cold calculation. Only the most recent entries seem to betray any emotion. Asterion failed to return from his hunt this night. Godi informed he will have the pliers ready when the boy shows himself again. Still missing. I ought not to be surprised. The boy has always been troublesome, but to disappear now when we are all but ready, it's unconscionable even for him. I've dispatched the brood. They will find him and bring him home, and when they do, I will make him scream for this. It has been days and he is still missing. No amount of pain has motivated his brothers and sisters to find him. It seems Baldur's Gate has swallowed him whole. I am searching further afield, but my reach outside the city is limited. In the meantime, the hunt continues here. Deliria and Petrus returned from today's hunt, rushing to report that they had seen him in Worm's Crossing. Their tale was fanciful, but they will believe it to be true. Asterion, standing in the sun's light, willing and able to disobey me. Inconceivable. It seems he has become more than troublesome. He is now a liability, but he will be brought to heel. He will come home, take his place with the others, and complete his purpose. My spawn fails me. Astarion eludes me. I will have my due. Astarion, any thoughts on this? You mispronounced the last part, Mike. The Lord of Hellfire now demands sacrifice another 7,000. I mean, if we're counting, like, you know, germs, like microbes in my stomach lining, I've probably killed 7,000 or a few million over my lifetime. Gosh, if germs have souls, heaven is going to be full.
Approaching the cells, you're met with hollow-eyed faces. There's an almost physical stink of decay and neglect.
F5. Astarion, do you know who these prisoners are?
I don't even know what this prison is. He hid all of this from me. And the others. If I had to guess, I'd say they're part of his ritual. But where in the hells do they come from?
You. I know you. You're the one from the tavern. You smiled and joked and got me drunk.
No. You're dead.
You called me so many sweet things. My name sounded like a lyric on your tongue.
Sebastian.
You remember me.
You were handsome. Shy. You'd never been kissed.
You taught me how. And then you destroyed me.
It can't be.
Beneath the dirt and blood, you notice that every prisoner has a rune carved into their flesh.
His scar matches one of the runes on your back.
Then they're bound to the Black Mass too. Bound through the scars. Through me. I know these faces. Every one that shares my scar. They're my conquests. I pursued them. Seduced them. And brought them to Cazador. He told us he was feeding on them, but he turned them to spawn. He turned every last one, so we'd have souls for this cursed ritual.
How long?
What?
How long have I been down here?
Ooh, tens of years, hundreds of years. F5. Let Astarion answer.
170 years.
Wow!
You were one of my first.
Oh my...
Family. My friends. They're gone. You took them from me. You took everything from me.
It is an evil playthrough, but god dang, this is rough. We need to go now.
There's no escape. No escape for us. And no escape for you, Astarion. This nightmare never ends, and it's your fault! You did this, damn you! I damn you to the hells! I damn you to misery! I damn you!
Oh, he wants to talk.
Gods above. He kept Sebastian. I feel ill. All the fools and villains who ever fell for my ploys, they're here.
If what you told me is true, that is a colossal sum of souls.
There's only one reason they'd all still be here. He must need them for the ritual. Each of the 7, we must have brought in 1,000 over the decades. They're all lambs for his slaughter. And if I was to take his place, they'd all die by my hand. Everyone, whoever trusted me enough to let down their guard, innocents, idiots, and the unlucky. It doesn't matter. I will need to sacrifice them all if I want to perform the ritual.
F5. It's going to be glorious. You're almost worse than me.
It's just sickening. Seeing them again. I don't know what else.
I hope so.
Hey! Hey, you! Come closer.
Oh, God. It can't be.
It is you. I knew it. I'll kill you. Once I get out of here, I'll kill you!
You're the children from the Monster Hunters camp?
Camp. Monster hunters. The Gur camp. Oh, gods! My parents' camp! Chessa, focus! Resist the beast inside you. You promised! It's your fault! You did this to us! Didn't he tell you? He's the one that kidnapped us. He's the reason we're spawns! I'll kill you!
Yes. Now that you, mention it, I may have done that. Don't look at me like that. Cazador's orders.
I may have done
Deviation
that.
from my usual routine, of course. Capture, not lure. I didn't bring them in with sweet rolls or anything. I really forgot about them. Felt nothing the moment I handed them over to him.
Wow.
Oh.
None of these really seem like evil options. If we eliminate Cazador, will they be free?
I suppose there's a good chance they will. What use is it, though? They're lost. Ravenous. Feral. They'd attack any mortal on sight. All these people were ruined because of me.
I don't really like either of these options. We promised their parents we'd save them.
Parents? You've seen my parents?
They're looking for you.
I miss them. I think. Or perhaps it's the hunger. Ugh, I don't know. It's so hard to tell. You should go. Leave us here. We shouldn't be out there. We'd hurt our families.
Sorry I had to end this way. Good luck.
Tell them you couldn't find us.
I'll tell them that we found you eating babies. If I pull out the sunlight mace right now, does this hurt you guys?
It's all right. Our parents will come for us.
Sunlight hypersensitivity. Invulnerable. It is trying to kill them, but they've got the invulnerability flag. Oh, there's the finale right there. Alright. What? I was like lagging. How do you get so many summons? I actually have more. I'm waiting for them all to get here. He took 20 damage from the sunlight as soon as it started.
Is this truly our prodigal son? Do not slouch before me, boy. Have you no respect for yourself? Look at you. Crawling back after abandoning your family. You should be begging our forgiveness.
F5. Asterion was afraid of you? You're pathetic!
I will not speak to cattle. This is between me and the boy.
You son of a bitch.
Whoa!
You truly forgot my power. You truly thought our bond as creator and creation was all that stopped you from killing me? Oh, you are weak, my child. You are a small, pathetic little boy who never amounted to anything. But today,
Wave the sunlight in his face.
You will finally do something worthwhile. You will burn, and I will ascend.
What? Oh, what? Are we losing him as a party member?
Get me out of this! Witness the birth of the Vampire Ascendant! Ecce Dominus!
What are the birds doing?
Well played.
Call lightning. No backlash. Save it. The birds belong to Asterion, so they're going over to where he is.
It will not save you.
Okay. F5. We gotta try one for the memories, chat. I think you all know what time it is. Once for the memories. Oh, Cazador! Oh! He lived, he's too strong. Oh. That was good though. If only they hadn't nerfed. The thing was the boombox only has like a ton of grenades in it, but it only has barrels from Act 1. If they hadn't nerfed the chest of mundane things, by now I would have like